Hey YouTube, it's Nick here. Today I'm going to tell you about a super fascinating topic that I think is going to be useful to you, especially to a lot of people, and this is dreams. So I've had a lot of friends ask me to teach them how to dream. Could you believe this? There's some people who have never had a dream. They have no recollection, never had a dream. So I fight people on this. I say, no, you have had dreams. You just didn't remember them. And that's the key. And I'm sure you know this. You wake up in the morning and go, wow, what an incredible dream. You get up, you go to brush your teeth, and it's gone. And nothing. You remember absolutely nothing. So this is a skill. It's a technique that can be trained. Just like working out, just like riding a bike, you can get better at this. If you have a teacher and the right technique, you can get better at dreaming, you can get into lucid dreams, and you can start to record all of your dreams. So I'm going to walk you through in 3 minutes, very quickly, how to improve your dream practice. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you a secret I've discovered just recently of how you can use your dreams to learn, to get insights about yourself and your life and decision making and accessing your intuition even when you might not have a specifically developed your own intuition yet. Okay? So this is the key to dreaming, is writing them down. You have to write down your dreams. And what's fascinating about dreams is that they're not stored in the same part of your memory in your brain as the rest of your waking moments. If I ask you what you had for dinner last Thursday, you won't remember. If I show you a photo of what you had for dinner last Thursday, you're going to say, oh yeah, I remember that, and we were talking about this and this with Jimmy and Joe. And there's a different storage system in your brain where that gets stored. Your dreams are stored in your entire body. And they're so, like faint. It's like a wisp. The memory of your dream is hardly there when you wake up. So if you move, if you get out of bed, you're going to forget the dream. That's why when I was practicing developing, my dreaming capability, I would wake up, I would lie still and remember my dream, and I would go through all of the events. And what's that doing is taking them out of your body and putting them into your brain, into your regular brain memory, where you can access it again. So I would lie there, I would think through my thoughts, what did I dream about? Then I would lean over, I would pick up my journal, and I would write it down. Or you can grab your phone and type it out. But you want to make sure that you think through it all so it starts to get processed into your waking memory and not just your dream memory storage, which I consider it's just in your body, in the position that you're in while you were sleeping. Okay, so that's the first thing, and you will notice a difference once you try to do this, because the more you're trying to remember your dream, you will over time. And as you develop a dream journal, this is also going to help you dream, because you can go back and read your dreams, and before you go to bed, read about the dreams that you had previously. And that is going to stimulate your brain to be like, okay, yeah, let's make more of these. Let's make sure that these get stored in a part of the brain where we're going to be able to access them, because, whoever's reading these dreams and writing this down is enjoying it. So you want to have more dreams. So you're going to see, you're going to notice your dreams will get longer, they'll get deeper, and probably more interesting. And you keep doing this over time with your dream journal. And I've had dreams that they could have been feature films. I've woken up and written 8 pages of a narrative of a dream. Some of them lasted 2 weeks. So I slept for 8 hours, and I had a dream that was several weeks long. Some of them spanned over the course of multiple years. So, I might be a certain age, and then later in the dream, I'm much older. I have memories that fill in the gap between that. It's unbelievable how interesting, fascinating dreams can be once you start to get good at this. Okay, so I'm going to give you that final secret that I talked about. Okay, the secret is that you can use interpretation of your dreams to ask your subconscious mind questions about your life. So let me lay it out. Your subconscious mind is connected to your higher self, and people who meditate for a long time, and monks, and they develop these spiritual practices over time, they start to have a direct connection with their waking self. It could be meditation or prayer, and they're able to ask their higher self questions and get answers while they're awake. But I didn't have that. I wasn't spiritually developed to that extent. And I said, how can I still get, benefit from my intuition? And I came up with this. When you go to sleep, you ask your subconscious mind a question. One specific question, it has to be very specific. Say it out loud. Say, subconscious mind, tonight I want you to answer to me the question about whether I should take the new job or not. Okay, so you ask that question. And if you wake up at night, think about the same question. Just keep it at the top of your mind. Okay, and if you've been developing your dream practice, now when you wake up, write down your dream, record whatever you dreamed about, and it's probably going to seem entirely unrelated to you. You're going to say, what do you mean? Like, this dream, I was swimming in the Pacific, and, there were some palm trees, and then I ate an orange. What does this have to do with my new job? This is what you do. You take your dream, you put it into ChatGPT. You say, ChatGPT, please do some Jungian dream analysis on my dream. And this is the question that I ask my subconscious mind. Please tell me how my dream relates to the question. Okay, and now, if you don't know, Carl Jung was a student of Freud, Sigmund Freud, the father of modern psychotherapy. And Jung took Freud's initial ideas and laid them out in a way that made a lot more sense, and he's very famous for his dream analysis. So taking these ideas, these themes that are contained within dreams, and symbology, which are universal across all dreams. So you can talk to 10 different people and you can see these same themes and symbology come up across different people from totally different cultures, people who don't interact with each other, and you can use that to interpret what the subconscious mind is getting at. So now ChatGPT might say to you, well, you found an orange on this island. Oranges are known to be a symbol of health and success and wealth. So how, in what way is that going to relate to this job you're thinking of taking? And I'll make another video because some of the analysis of my dreams have completely blown my mind. I thought the dream had nothing to do with my question, and it had everything to do with it. In fact, it answered the question perfectly, and it was correct. And so now I'm getting, this is a shortcut way to communicate with your subconscious mind. So rather than having to do all this work, to directly connect with your subconscious, and depending on who you ask, there is no subconscious. There's just a part of your mind that you're actively ignoring, and then the part of your waking mind. But that's also another video. So try that. Journal when you dream. Don't move when you wake up. Write it down. Ask your subconscious mind questions and do some Jungian analysis on your dreams. It's going to be, at the very least, very interesting. At the very best, it's going to answer your deepest questions. So I hope this is a helpful video, and if you want me to make some more on those other topics I talked about, leave a comment so I will do that for you.